Hello, Christian here from the future. Now, while most of these podcasts are generally running limited ads due to the unsavoury content, this one, unfortunately, is not going to be monetized at all because I said cunt in it. And according to YouTube's new rules, when you have to self-certify your suitability for advertisers, cunt is this really bad one, which Ofcom doesn't agree, by the way. Cunt is in a category called strongest words, which are generally acceptable post-watershed and includes other words that are probably other people would consider less strong than cunt. But anyway, as you may have guessed, I figured in for a penny, in for a pound. I think if it's not going to be monetized at all, let's just go all out. So let's look down Ofcom's non-discriminatory language, general swear words and body parts table. In the milder words, generally of little concern, we have arse, bloody, bugger, cow, crap, damn, ginger, git, god, goddamn. This is non-discriminatory, by the way, bloody gingers. Jesus Christ, minger, and sod hyphen off. Medium words, potentially unacceptable pre-watershed, but acceptable post-watershed. As we all know, these are arsehole, balls, bint, bitch, bollocks, bullshit, feck, munter, pissed off, shit, son of a bitch, and tits. In the strong words category, which are generally unacceptable pre-watershed, but mostly acceptable post-watershed, there are, of course, bastard, beaver, beef curtains, bellend, bloodclad, clunge, cock, dick, dickhead, fanny, flaps, gash, knob, minge, prick, punani, pussy, snatch, and twat. And of course the strongest words, which are highly unacceptable pre-watershed, but generally acceptable post-watershed. There is cunt, of course, but then also fuck and motherfucker. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would have thought that fuck and motherfucker were in strong words, but I guess they're up there with cunt. I never understood really why people get so concerned with cunt, as you might say, because I mean, if you're sure of shit and you're fine with fuck, there's no reason why you shouldn't be comfortable with cunt. Anyway, onto the sexual references section. Milder words, bonk. Medium words, shag, slapper, tart. Strong words, bukkake, cocksucker, dildo, jizz, hoe, nonce, prick teaser, rapey, skank, slag, slut, wanker, and whore. And then there is nothing in strongest words there. Offensive gestures, Iberian snap, I don't know what that is. Middle finger, I'm doing it. Two fingers, I'm doing it. Strong gestures, blowjob, two fingers with the tongue, and a wanker. Nothing in strongest gestures there. Older people, we have the milder words, coffin dodger and old bag, just like your mum. Medium words, fop. Religious insults, here we are, they're all in strong here. We have Fenian, Kafir, Kike, Papist, Prod, Tyke, and Yid. Sexual orientation and gender identity, milder words is gay. Medium words, bummer, fairy, pansy. It's all about gay people. Strong words, bender, bumboy, bumclat, dyke, he, she, homo, leser, stroke, lesbo, muff diver, Nancy, puff, queer, rug muncher, stroke, carpet muncher, and tranny. And then the strongest words, we have batty boy, chi-chi man, chick with a dick, faggot, gender bender, fudge packer, and shirt lifter. What else have we got? Mental health and physical disability. Milder words, cretin, div, loony, mental, nutter, psycho. Medium words, midget, schizo, special, and vegetable. Strong words, cripple. Strongest words, mong, retard, spastic, stroke, spacker, stroke, spaz, and window licker. So there we go. Those are a selection of some of the strongest words you may hear according to Ofcom. And basically, I would just like to finish off by saying that you are a massive fucking cunt, you motherfucker. On with the show. Everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
I'm here physically, mentally. I checked out years ago. But
It's the same joke every time.
Yeah.
Welcome to Inaudible, the podcast where we repeat our jokes over and over again.
The podcast that's exactly the same every week. And the points don't matter.
Never.
And yet
mattered.
somehow it's always fresh content.
Content, maybe.
It's always different content.
50% of the time.
Yeah, 50% of the time it's different every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, hello. How is everyone doing?
I'm doing good.
Tired. But yes, I'm good.
Same. I'm absolutely what's the word? Blotto, I believe they say.
Yes.
But as soon as we started the podcast, I suddenly sprung into life. So that's good to know that I can do that.
Good to know somebody has some energy here.
I spent most of the day trying not to fall asleep. There we are. So, last week, there was no podcast. Sorry
No,
about
there wasn't.
Yeah, what happened?
I fell into a coma, never to awaken.
Okay.
Until now.
Yeah.
Or are you just talking to us for your subconscious?
Yeah,
You're doing like, you've done like a Nell Piccolo thing.
that's it, yeah.
I don't understand that reference.
Good.
Good. I did start
All I
writing
know
a
about piccolo
plain-
is A, it's a musical instrument, and B, it's a green person from Dragon Ball Z.
It's a Dragon Balls.
There we go. Yeah.
That's right.
Are they green?
Yes.
Grabbed the subject by the balls, as it
Yeah,
were.
I don't know what colour his balls are, or if he has any. I don't know.
Presumably green along with the rest of him.
According to the abridged series, he doesn't have.
He's a eunuch.
Yeah, he doesn't have cocker balls.
I mean, that makes
I don't know
sense.
what
They
the-
kind of
the
look
general
pretty
area.
asexual.
Yeah.
Well, they live. They're meant to be slugs, so like they live off
of course.
water. They're etc. They thought they were demons, but they turned out to be slugs.
Yeah. How do slugs reproduce? How do
I don't actually know.
Oh,
they're hermaphrodites. There we are.
Meaning?
okay.
Meaning they got one of each.
Oh. Hey, that still doesn't answer the question.
They kind of like
They fuck themselves.
they join together in a spiral, and
okay.
sperm is exchanged through their protruded genitalia.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to see a saucy picture? I'll send it to you. Hang on.
I don't know if I do.
Slugs.
Slug action here.
No, stop opening Minecraft for God's sake.
Slug on sluction.
It looks
And
like that honestly looks like the worst Christmas tree ornament ever.
I smell a merchandise opportunity.
In order of branded bubbles.
So yeah, what I was saying was last week there was no podcast, so we didn't do the results from Game of the Year 2008.
Film of the year 2008.
Still in the year.
That's what I said.
You said
Game
film
of
of
the
the
year,
year.
are we? Oh, game of
And
the
that's
year. We still haven't done this year, actually.
what do you mean we haven't done this year?
2020. Yeah.
Did we do 2019?
What, Game of the Year? Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
So we've got this year coming up.
So Film of the Year
Oh,
bless you,
So,
2008.
Demons of Awakening.
We had 5 options. Wall
Hot Fuzz.
interpunct E.
Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz.
Kung
Hot
Fu,
Fuzz.
but no,
Hot Fuzz.
we've done that.
Yeah,
We did that
was
joke
the year
like
before.
3 weeks ago. We had Wall interpunct E, Kung Fu Panda, Iron Man, Funny Games, and The Dark Knicht, which none of us picked, but I felt like it had a chance, so I put it in. That's what she said. So the last one was, unfortunately, with nothing percent, was Funny Games.
yep. I guess that.
Which is a shame. I've downloaded it. I want to watch that one. It sounded good.
Definitely watch it.
So
Let me know what you
I'll
think of
report
it.
back.
Yes.
I mean, I'm probably not going to watch it for the next 3 years. I'm going to be honest, but I might watch it one day.
It's on the list.
Yeah,
Scroll.
yeah.
Wasn't it the bad guys in Captain Marvel?
In joint third place was with 13%.
I've never heard a more audible version of moving on.
Yeah, I thought that would go well. I honestly I've never seen it, so I don't know. Joint
You
third
know,
place.
Scroll.
The bad guys are
With-
called Scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. I just ran with it.
You got it, you just didn't find it funny. That's fair.
It took me a second to think, to be honest.
With 13% was Kung Fu Panda and Iron Man.
Ah. Kung
Oh.
Fu.
Nice.
In second
the winner?
Kung
place,
Fu Panda.
in second place with 20% was The Dark Knight, the wildcard choice. And so the viner, or winner as we say in this language, with 53% was Wool Interpunct E.
Hey.
There you are.
Yep, that's fine by me.
No.
Yeah, I was surprised it was so far ahead of things like Iron Man and The Dark Knight, but I guess
Yeah.
I've just got a lot of robot fans. Fans who
It's
are
like
robots.
a very nostalgic film if you have watched it.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of people grew up with it. We just happened to be a few that didn't really. Some of us.
I mean, I liked it, obviously.
That's what I mean.
And so last year I put in another poll. Last week, sorry, just because we need a poll every week. It's the law. Asking what people's favourite parts of an audiobooks were. And I put it was either the tangents, film stroke game of the year, the bits that Christian cuts out, the weekly complaining about Chibnall hour, and when someone isn't there and the others start malicious rumours. The last...
the Billiam hour, the Big Finish hour.
Oh, I forgot about the Billy. See, I kind of did this in a hurry and I couldn't remember any other segments. But yeah, damn, I should have put those two in. Oh well. So 3 of them got nothing. In second place was the Tangents with 44%, and the winner with 56% was Film Stroke Game of the Year.
Hey, glad to know we're not wasting our time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Guess we know what we've got to move this podcast on to primarily focusing on now.
We could do game of a series afterwards.
Well,
what TV series?
Or just like
TV series. I did have that idea many eons ago.
Yeah,
but
TV
it's kind of
series.
hard to do like TV. Do you do it by the year that it came out, by the year the season came out, by the
You
year
do
it
it.
ended?
When you do it by the year it premiered, so the year it started.
Do we do it by seasons or by
can I
episodes?
just interrupt?
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that. It sounds crap.
Okay.
Fine.
The plan was after we finish film of the year, we want to do films of various decades and then the best film, and then also games of various decades and then the best game.
Okay.
Then we have a definite thing that came out at a definite point. we don't have to worry about the in-betweens. Hey, maybe we can just say we can go through every TV series and each say what our favorite episode is.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let's start with Homes Under the Hammer.
Season 15, episode 6.
I like the one where they did up the lighthouse.
Oh, is that a euphemism?
That is actually quite a good one. Don't even know if it's real. Okay, agreed.
I just assumed that at some point they're bound to have done up a lighthouse.
Well, I'll do you up, why not?
Yeah. And then I guess at some point
Lighthouse.
the
Pick me up at night.
the lady whose lighthouse it was had to like break some glass and absorb some essence into her. The one good episode.
whilst her mate outside dug up a TARDIS.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. He got it. Now he got it.
I scrubbed that series from my mind.
That was the only good episode of
Yeah.
that series.
Which series? Sorry?
Actually,
The latest one.
you know what we should do? Finish Doctor Review.
We could go back to that. I just honestly thought it wasn't very entertaining. That's why.
No.
I was
that's why we got it.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
But
Or we could rank each series.
I think we need to
Do you like the
we need to
the-
compress
do
it.
it's a series,
We
yeah.
need to compress
Do you like
it.
the list thing that we were going to do a while ago, where you do like the tier list of all the Doctor Who episodes?
Oh yeah, tier list would be good. Tier list would
Yeah,
be
we
good.
could do that.
Yeah, so I did find one. I sent it in the chat a while ago. It might be in the old chat actually. But
Yeah, it was 1,000,000 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. It was before coronavirus, so it was
Before caring.
from the previous eon. But anyway, our survey says, and the audiences agree, that we should probably do film of the year.
yes,
I think I just want to do game of the year by the sounds of it.
I know.
did we do one for 2019?
We just set up that conversation. Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then we did.
2009 was a bit of a bland year,
Because
wasn't
then we
it?
did Game of the Decade after. 2009.
For
Oh no,
what,
I had
films.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a hard choice this year.
I have 10.
Only have 5.
Yeah, I have
Five runners up and five.
I actually have.
5 places.
I actually have a dishonorable mention.
Oh, is it a mention or an unmention?
Oh,
What?
there are 2 unmentions in this year.
I'll have another scroll through, make sure I didn't.
No, I
miss
just what's an
anything.
unmention?
A dishonorable unmention. It's not an
Yeah.
honorable mention, but it's the opposite.
Yeah, that. Well, yeah.
I had one of those, and then I
After a long
realised I
day.
only had 4 options, so I had to chuck it into number 5.
So what's
There is one which is quite definitely at the bottom of my list.
I don't know if you guys would have heard of it. Or
Should we get
Yes, we've heard of Twilight.
Oh no, God, I didn't think of that.
your year, or should we
What?
talk about it now?
Yeah, do you
Are
want to
you-
go first then, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so my honorable mentions: Taken,
Oh,
I
Yep.
haven't seen it.
Knowing.
Liam Neeson.
No.
knowing.
I remember watching Knowing in the cinemas, and it scared the absolute shit out of me.
Never even heard
I
of it.
think I was like 14 when I watched it, 15, and I watched it, and I noticed that all the trailers show, before the film, were all end of the world trailers. And I was just like,
Hmm.
I think it's trying to tell us something.
Wait, is knowing a spooky film?
Yeah, it's an end of the world apocalypse
Oh, okay.
film.
But I mean, is
Basically,
it
the
a
sun-
horror or thriller type thing?
It's more of thriller action
okay.
maybe, where the sun basically kills everyone.
Oh, nice.
Like it literally, you think like, oh, they're gonna get out of it, and it literally ends like everyone dies. It's like, oh, okay then.
it's like
Whilst
funny games.
On the flip side, up in space, Doctor and Rose are on a satellite trying to beat a little
God's sake, yeah.
Yeah.
trampoline.
Beat a little trampoline. That's the
trampoline.
best description of end of the world I've ever heard.
So it's just skin, lipstick and skin.
Yeah.
Nice talking.
17 again.
Oh yeah.
The greatest movie of all time.
No
I
other.
thought it was a pretty good film. Star Trek.
Yeah, buddy.
I know this is I'm probably gonna get lynched for this, but this was my first ever introduction to Star Trek. I hadn't seen any of the others.
See, I don't think that's
No.
a problem.
No,
Okay.
this was not my introduction to Star Trek, but it's what got me into Star Trek. Because
See,
before
yeah.
this, I was very much in the camp of Star Trek's the trying to be like Doctor Who. It came 3 years after Doctor Who. It's the Americans' answer to do you get what I mean? I was very much
Yeah.
against it for a while, and then I actually watched it properly, and I was kind of like, actually, it's not bad.
So the thing is, for me, there's no wrong way to get into Star Trek as far as I'm concerned. The fact that people got into the Abrams reboot and then
Look
a
back.
lot of them went back and watched the shows.
Yeah,
I
don't
still
like-
have to watch the shows.
DS9.
Christian and
crap.
I are getting through them. I've seen them, but we are going to
Deep
get
Space Nine is widely regarded as the best Trek show.
Okay, I need to watch that, and I also need to watch the Netflix show,
So I might actually say start with Discovery.
the Netflix one.
Yeah, because it's
Do you want,
very.
do you want
it's,
him
it's
to go into
modern.
canonical order rather than?
Well, if you want to go
release
into canonical, or you should start with Enterprise, but nobody should start with
shit.
Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
At least not seasons 1 and 2. Season 3 of Enterprise is absolutely fantastic.
It did
Okay.
get better. It did.
That was
I
the
need
Zindi
to.
arc. And then
I'm-
season 4 was the weird one, where it's a load of two-parters. But it was, season 3 and 4 of Enterprise are absolutely fantastic.
I need to get into it at some point. I'm currently watching the Arrowverse shows.
Yeah.
Okay, The Final Destination. Because do you remember when we watched that?
It was the one with the race
Um,
thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and we assigned. I remember this. We watched it, and it's one of those films that's really bad. It's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, I love the Final Destination films, even though they're not the best films anyway.
No,
But this is kind of the worst of the lot.
I think we assigned like all the characters in it. We were like, okay, who does this remind us of? And we assigned like people we knew
right.
to those characters.
I do remember that, actually, yeah.
And I think it was like I can't remember what happened again, but no, it was a funny film. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's one of those so bad it's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. Zombieland, which is a good film.
Yeah,
I've heard of that one. I've never actually seen it.
It's good. I watched it in uni. It's pretty good. It's funny.
Hmm.
The Lovely Bones.
The lovely bones.
The Lovely Bones, is that your number one?
No, that's just my mentions.
Oh,
Is
shit.
that is it Peter Jackson or am I thinking of another one?
No, you're thinking of another one. That's not
thinking
Peter,
of
Peter
another one.
Jackson.
Oh, what am I
My
thinking
dishonorable
of?
mention is called Homecoming. Have any of you ever seen it?
It's almost Spider-Man, isn't it?
I haven't seen it. I want to. It's the one with
Yeah, it's
Mysterio.
Peter Jackson.
It's actually really good.
Fuck's sake. It's a horror film. And me and Amy watched it, and I've never been so angry at how dumb a protagonist is in a horror film in my entire life. I was screaming at the TV,
Okay.
and the girl was so stupid. She basically gets kidnapped by her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend.
Hmm.
And it's just frustrating to watch.
Meh.
There's so many times she can escape, and she doesn't take those opportunities. And it's just, it's anger-inducing. It really is. I never hated the film. Never hated the film more.
Okay.
And my top 5. Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And number 4, Assassin's Creed Lineage.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that was the live action one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wrote a video essay on it. Number 3, Drag Me to Hell. Again, one of those films that's so bad it's good.
No.
It's just hilarious to watch. Number 2, The Time Traveler's Wife. And number 1, yeah. And number 1, Paranormal Activity. I remember watching that in the cinema when it first came out, and it scared the shit out of me. And then I found out later that it wasn't actually real.
So,
Well, yeah.
that's an interesting
I
final
didn't know
choice.
at the time.
It's an interesting final choice, given the other films that came out this year.
Well, okay. Well,
But anyway,
I do like.
That's
I do
fine,
like.
if that's your top.
It's like the year of horror and thriller for you.
it is. I like horror and thriller films. But yeah, no, I watched it not realizing that I genuinely thought it was real. Bearing in mind, I was 15 when this came out.
I mean,
What was
Shut up! Don't judge me.
Fucking ghosts. Come on.
what is it again? Sorry.
Paranormal Activity.
Activity.
Yeah.
I was 15, and I genuinely thought it was real. And then I think when I got home, I actually researched it. I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw all the different endings, and I was like, right, okay.
Not to be confused with the film where things in the fridge get possessed, Paranormal Activity.
Oh God.
Jesus. I was sat there thinking, I was trying to think, what food sounds like paranormal, and then he hit us with Activia.
Well, a family friend, like she said she saw it. This is like about a year later, and she's I was so terrified by it, and I was like, do you realize it's not actually real? And she still believed it was real. She wouldn't take I was like, no, it's actually fake, and there's different endings. She's like, no, it's real. I was like, no, it's not. Like, she generally thought it couldn't.
She must
It's
have
not
thought you were a
Do you
shell.
really think that they would show an actual snuff film in the cinema and it not be rated an 18?
I know. It's like, fucking hell.
Can't show people being killed live on screen. There's laws against that stuff, and the BBFC just wouldn't
Wait a
go for
minute,
it.
you murdered someone for a film? Yes, but it's an 18. Oh, okay then.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, well, we would have got a body double, but unfortunately the budget didn't stretch to that.
Yes.
Very lucky that they scheduled that scene to be shot last.
God.
Yes.
Otherwise, that would have been all over the place.
It had to be filmed in chronological order. It's what you can't film out a sequence.
Yeah. It was a film like that that was actually shot in chronological order. I can't remember what it's called.
That's how I used to make my films.
I remember.
That's how the cool
That's
kids do
how
it.
I shot. That's how I had to shoot my No, my final project was done differently. Although technically it was like, okay, I think I've written about this on the podcast before, but I just need to get off my chest again. Right, you're shooting a shot reverse shot, 2 people talking. How many takes would you do of it? How would you shoot that?
2 or 3 takes. You'd shoot one side and you shoot the other side.
Three,
And then
And
maybe
the
one
wide.
over the shoulder and a wide shot.
yeah, so you have over the shoulder of character A, over the shoulder of character B, and then a wide shot of both to cut between. So you've got 3 different angles.
Yeah.
My director thought it'd be a great idea to have, okay, first line, action, say the line,
Oh, no.
cut, okay.
Oh,
Second
no.
person, move over to them, film their line, back over to the first person, back over to the second person.
Sorry, was this the guy in charge?
Yeah, he was our director.
Jesus.
Man.
And
That is-
literally, the whole film was done like that. So each separate line was a separate take.
Oh God! Wait.
And
That really
then
helps
he
the actors
wondered
get into
why
the flow
the
as well.
audio sounded so shit.
Oh.
That's because you don't have a consistent wild track to go on the background. My God, I was ripping my hair out. We got a 65 for that film in the end. My reflective essay for it got a 66.
Was that an essay that's like written in a mirror image? So you've got to hold it up to the mirror.
No,
Oh,
it's
hey,
basically me going, this is what went well, this is what didn't go well.
I guess.
Okay. So I still can't get over that at all. Just how do you think that that's a good idea? Like,
Crazy.
it took me a week to edit like 3 scenes together.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, the
Oh,
edit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was
'cause
literally.
I was the editing dude. So I had to like piece together. I had to go find all the because we had, I'm sure Ozzy and Alex all know this one. But when your what the fuck do you call it? The sheet where you write down all the shots
The menu.
from the edit from
shot list.
no. When you're recording it from the tape onto the machine.
Oh.
You got all the different shots of each different take. You write it
I
down.
remember it, but I never did that too much.
So it's
Even
like,
I know what that
you've
is,
got-
but not the name.
yeah, you got scene 5, different takes of each different shot. Right.
Yeah.
We had about 15 different sheets of paper for the whole 15-minute film.
Jesus Christ.
That's like
Because
that's like
each
a nightmare.
Just to reiterate, every single line was a different piece of video.
God. Where is this person? I just want to talk.
I mean, to be fair, the film is on my YouTube channel. If you want to see how I saved it.
Oh, I do want to see.
Wait,
What
is
it
that,
is on-
Well, I might have seen
documentary?
it before.
No, it's called Suited.
Oh,
Okay.
So, actually, it sounds familiar. I think I might.
Yeah.
I won't watch it
Believe
right
it's
now,
on.
but you can check that out at youtube.com/pheasantfilms.
Yeah, it's...
I know. I like every time you've released a new film, I watch it at the time, and then
No, it isn't on my channel.
Yeah, it's
No?
not there.
oh,
You cannot watch that at youtube.com/pheasantfilms. Maybe you
look
didn't
forward
save
to
it.
possibly.
There you Oh my god, Morgan. What?
Anyway, so
The channel name that it's on is Morgan is so awesome.
That might be why. I know you've shared it and I've watched stuff.
Yeah.
But this was years
Okay.
ago.
that is
This is
all
where I
one
was-
word. So let's carry on with
It's
the
in the
podcast.
chat now, so yeah.
Who would like to go next for the films? Anyone at all? Or I'll take it if no one wants it.
I mean,
Going
I'm
once?
Yeah, I'll go.
Going twice?
I'll go.
Oh, I wanted to
I'll
go. Fucking hell.
All right, then you can
No,
go.
I'm joking.
Wait, if you wanted to go, then why did you give us the option?
Because it was a joke.
Go on then.
No.
Well, now I don't want to.
All right, Ozzy, your turn.
Okay. So I've added a couple of mentions just since having another look through the list. But they are literally ones I've only watched like once or twice and can't remember too much. But
Yeah.
no, I enjoyed at the time, which is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs,
Oh,
Sherlock
Wonderful.
Holmes,
Yep.
and Paranormal Activity.
oh, actogapy.
Paranormal Actogapy.
Wait, have you seen that?
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you'd seen it.
We watched it together, I believe.
Oh,
Oh wait. Okay. No. Yeah, I do remember now. My bad.
but you were back. You were
I
back to
don't-
back, so you never knew.
It was in the dark, so we couldn't see each other. It was just we were trying to have that whole spooky atmosphere.
Oh
but then
no,
we
I do remember
completely-
that. Yeah, and you scared the shit out of me at the end.
Yeah.
You know, I do remember that. Okay, no, carry on.
My last honourable mention is The Final Destination.
Oh,
The Final Destination.
The Final Destination, which didn't turn out to be the final destination because they
Oh,
never
God,
were
yes.
after it.
That was the sixth one, wasn't there?
Is there a sixth one? I'm on
No,
about
you just said. Fuck's
this
sake,
was
okay,
number,
I
this
don't
was
know.
number 4. The Final
And that
Destination
was number 5.
No, the fifth film in the series is Final Destination 5.
Oh,
And
okay, no,
that's the
sorry.
one with the twist ending where it turns out it was set
It was-
before the first
yeah.
film.
spoilers.
Yeah, no, so the Final Destination wasn't the Final Destination because there was Final Destination 5 after that.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I was trying to get at.
So they want to do a 6th one, but it hasn't actually been confirmed.
Really? Huh.
There are novel adaptations.
Oh God, really? Why?
Oh, they're original stories, but set in the same setup,
You
I
in the
guess.
mess.
I don't know.
There.
I don't like the films. I've never seen them, so
How do you know you don't like him if you've never seen him?
not really my sort of thing.
You're not big on horror.
Oh, it's not that. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't really say they're horror. They're more sort of jump scare gore.
So horror.
See, now that I don't like. I really
type
don't
of
like
horror.
jump scares.
No, I can't stand jump scares.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched that. Like, I'm sorry.
Was like, how bad is your writing that you got to rely on suddenly something happening in order to scare the audience? True horror comes
shit,
from
it's
within the
Nagini.
mind.
Oh yeah, psychological.
I don't mind jump scares as long as they don't add that stupid sound effect.
Oh no.
when the jump scare comes naturally and you literally don't expect it and stuff, sometimes they can be fun, but nowadays it's very hard to find a fun jump scare.
A jump,
See,
a
the
jump
whole
scare should come
concept
with
of a jump scare is
an
It's lazy.
arpeggio on the harp.
yeah. It
Yeah,
just feels lazy. The whole concept of it is just
Yeah.
like if you can't create actual tension in your film, so you're just doing the cheapest and easiest thing to do possible.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
I never used to be scared of jump scares, but recently, like, films with jump scares in. But I still love horror films, surprisingly.
Yeah. Please continue.
Yes. Number 5, technically a bad film, but if you cut out the end, I quite enjoy the first 2 acts. It's X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a definite dud for the year.
Yeah.
It's I enjoyed it up until like the last part, and
Is that
then
the
it just
one-
kind of went all balls to the wall and was like,
Enjoyed it up until they sewed up Ryan Reynolds' mouth.
Yeah, it is that one then.
You,
Yeah. The one that was literally made fun of in Deadpool 1.
Oh,
when, it
yeah, I
comes
remember
to,
that.
when it comes to me, Deadpool is the one comic character you do not fuck up. He is my
It's just,
top.
I still don't know how
tier.
they did that. He's called the Merc with a mouth,
Yeah,
and they sewed up his mouth.
Mm,
Whose
They made
idea was
him
that?
mute.
Anyway, moving on. Number 4, and technically another bad film. If you watch it knowing what it's based on, it's bad. If you look at it as an adaptation,
I think I know what
but
this is.
No, don't.
We spoke
don't.
about it. We spoke about
It's
it
bad
the
as
other
an
day.
adaptation, but it is quite enjoyable if you look at it as a cheesy high school comedy with superpowers,
What
and
is
it's
it?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Okay, it wasn't what we spoke about.
Look,
Need I
I-
remind you of the shot where he's in a fight and then he slides across the roof
With
of a
his
car
head.
on his head.
you see, that's my favorite fight of the film because it's him not fighting; it's him completely dodging and fucking everyone up without landing a single blow.
Yeah,
And that
I mean,
I love that concept behind the fight scene. But yeah, that shot was stupid.
I've seen a cut. I've seen a supercut of that fight scene where every single time he dodges, it's that shot of him going across the car. No matter where in the fight he is, it's just cutting back to that every time.
That is great.
I need to find that now. I need to find that. Hang on.
I guess
It is-
people who
it's-
haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, it wouldn't. I
Well,
don't know, would it really?
it's what if you
It's
have
not Dragon
never-
Ball Z,
no,
it's Dragon Ball.
It's not. It's that's the thing. If you have never
Sorry,
seen
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, but not even that. If you have never seen Dragon Ball, you probably enjoy it more
Okay.
because it's bad as a Dragon Ball adaptation.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
pisses a lot of people off is how not Dragon
It's like
Ball it is.
Last Airbender then. If you know.
Last Airbender still followed the same plot of
Oh, they
Airbender.
For a Dragon Ball film to be a Dragon Ball film, it has to start off with Bulma crashing into Goku and trying to shoot him. And then they go off to stop Emperor Pilaf finding the Dragon Balls. That's all I will
The thing
accept.
The thing is, I've never seen Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, right?
Then you are
Even
dead to
I
me.
know this is a bad adaptation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Because for starters, Goku is white.
I mean,
well,
that's a bit racist.
That's just
You know,
most
no,
American
that's not
films
racist.
from-
What is racist is casting a white guy as an Asian person.
Yes.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
But mind you,
They've been doing
this
that for ages,
is
though.
2009. You know, times were different back then.
But we're also looking at. I mean, look at what they did with Ghost in the Shell. They cast Scarlett Johansson as the lead. Like, come on, it hasn't changed.
No, I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the video I was talking about. I was just posting in the Discord chat.
Bad film, but I can still enjoy it and happily watch it today.
I mean, I think it does sort of go into the territory of it's so bad, it's almost fun to watch.
It's a film you can
For
laugh
me,
at.
it really is. For me, it really is. Yeah.
This is the thing I've come to understand about myself in the last couple of years. Like, yes, there are bad films, but I can always get some form of enjoyment out of them. Like, even like the worst films, I can still make fun of, and then I can kind of enjoy it because I'm enjoying how bad it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Horrific.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Like, Alex, do you remember watching Through the Looking Glass?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a bad film.
God,
We had
awful.
so much fun watching it. We were the only ones in the cinema. It was great.
Yeah.
We were like,
It's just like chucking popcorn at the screen. It's like, fuck you.
It was amazing.
Like, oh, it's such a bad film.
Yeah, it was
But
so
it's
bad.
fun. But like, I could find fun things about it. Like the little minions were called seconds, and a group of seconds came together to make a minute. And then a group of minutes came together to make an hour. And that's just like, that's clever. I like that. Yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen was also fantastic. Johnny Depp was phoning it the fuck in.
Yeah, it was. Half of them were phoning in, apart from the guy who played Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Him,
But
he was good.
anyway, we shall get to that film event.
Yes.
Eventuals.
Evangel. Oh yeah, mate.
Miss Evangelista.
Number 3, Watchmen.
Cool.
Okay.
Never actually seen it.
I've never seen it.
Seen it a couple of times. It's
It's a superhero.
yeah.
I
It can be
literally
a
have the
dark
graphic novel on
time,
my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watchmen always struck out to me as an interesting one, just because it was. I know obviously it's just telling the story that's in the comic, but it's you know, when you look at like superhero films and stuff, there's not really many that kind of turn around to you and say, you know what, maybe you have to make bad choices, and this guy isn't the best guy ever.
Yeah.
Maybe the bad guy's got a point.
I honestly, I haven't seen it in a decent amount of time, but I remember really loving it.
I don't know why, but I get the same vibes from Watchmen as I do from The Boys, which is a new a new series that's on at the moment.
I've got that on my
which is
list to
basically
watch.
if regular people became superpowered, I think is the
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
was that on Prime?
Basically, Misfits.
Misfits,
no,
but
the-
like
the-
American.
The Boys is that superheroes exist, but they're kind of dicks. They just kind of operate above the law and don't
They
really
have
care.
the superiority complex you would have if you could fly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, you know, I think one of the I remember from
Remember, like Chronicle.
one of the characters, basically his girlfriend was like collateral damage when one of the superheroes was chasing someone, and so that's why he hates them, and so he kind of joins this group of people who also hate them and try to take them down.
I mean, that's valid.
Okay. Yeah, that is valid. Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Number 2. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood
Half-Blood
Prince.
Prince. Which
Yes,
is fine as a film
mine.
on its own, but as an adaptation, not very good.
That seems to be my list this year, isn't it?
Like, you lose a lot in that film.
Someone made a trailer.
Origin, bad adaptation. Dragon Ball, bad adaptation.
Bad
Harry
adaptation.
Potter, bad adaptation.
Someone edited a trailer for Half the Prince and made it a rom-com, and it works so
It
well.
really does, doesn't it?
I can see
So
that.
good. I still can find it put in the group chat.
I remember that from a long time ago.
So funny.
Well, whilst he searches for that, my
yes.
number 1 is Star Trek.
Yeah,
Nice.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we mentioned earlier, this is what got me into Star Trek. I'm kind of glad I shrugged off my whatever.
Disdain.
my disdain
what's
for
the
it,
phrase?
That Dane. Dismissiveness.
Dismissiveness, yeah.
You stop being so highbrow.
Yeah. So British.
Lowered your eyebrows.
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh, ugh, and ugh again.
What is this? Just a franchise about a maverick person who's in charge and who has a
What is
traveling
this?
machine that he's in love with. Ugh, sounds like a rip-off of Doctor Who, doesn't it?
What is this? A TV show for nerds? This needs to be at least 3 times cooler.
Cool. Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Right, I'm going to go next. You had your chance, Rich.
Yeah, that's fine.
Honourable mentions Watchmen. I've only seen it once, but I remember really liking it.
Watchmen.
Moon, which is a film about a man who lives
Spoilers.
alone on a moon base because everything's automated and he's just the technician.
I'm the moon.
And give no more plot details than that.
That is the film. Yeah.
Yeah. The less you know about Moon,
Yeah.
the more you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. I did think it was kind of obvious, honestly, but I did enjoy it still. But
I mean, yeah, that's not the point.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Unfortunately, got shoved out of my top 5. Much as I love
Like
Harry
I said,
Potter's.
this wasn't really an eventful year for me.
Yeah. Then Inglorious Bastards, which again I've only seen once. And do you know what? I think I think that might be the only Tarantino film I've seen. But I always get the impression that I really like his films, despite not really ever seeing any of them. I just never
Seen
kind of.
Django Unchained?
No, I haven't seen that one. I think
that's
someone
very
bought it
good.
me on DVD. Bought it for me on DVD. But yeah, I feel like I would just like any of his films that I watch, but I just haven't really seen them. Yeah. And then a film I haven't seen, but I really like the thick of it, so I want to mention In the Loop, which is like that, but they go to the US. Like Veep, the original. And then finally, The Road, which I haven't seen, but I love the bleak despair of the book, so I'm sure the film must be good too.
Sure.
Jesus.
Someone else recommended a book to me yesterday, actually, that they said was for the bleak despair, which is about this plague that makes people blind. It's called blindness. Anyway,
Well, there's Bird Box, isn't it?
different one. Bird Box is also a really good book. I haven't seen the film, but I've heard it's not great. So, number 5, Star Trek.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Number 4, Coraline,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
which it's just like creepy kids things. What's not to love?
I think I've only seen it once.
Nice.
I need to watch it, but I've heard great things about it, and I do want to watch
sorry.
it.
Yeah,
The book is by Neil Gaiman.
it is.
The original book
yes.
that's based on is by Neil Gaiman.
And this is
okay.
finally a film
I
where I've
don't
seen
know.
the film but not read the book. Number 3, Up.
Not seen
Oh
it.
yeah.
Down girl.
She's been living in an
uptown world.
Eastern boys, dead end world. Eastern boys and West up girls.
Are you okay, Christian?
No. Number 2. Number 2, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs,
Yeah.
which is amazing. I'm a big fan of Phil Lord and Chris Miller. See also the Lego Movie and Into the Spider-Verse, and also the good bits in Solo.
I'm sorry, Solo was good all over, thank you.
I meant I've said before Solo is my second favorite Star Wars film, really. But
First being Rogue One.
Rogue One, yes. But I meant just the bits that were better than the bits that weren't good. Like, look how woke we are.
That's fair.
Anyway, number 1 is District 9.
District 9.
District
Never
9.
heard of that one.
How have you
I've heard of
never
it. I've not seen
Oh,
it.
is this the one where the aliens come to Earth, but we basically make them second-class citizens?
They're refugees. Look, there's a load
Sounds
of
about
refugees
right.
came in a spaceship.
It's fluffier than light, isn't it?
Yeah. So a load of refugees came to Earth in a spaceship, and basically the South African government is just sticking them all in a concentration camp because they don't know what to do with them. So it's a bit of a metaphor for apartheid. It's also very good. And I remember when it came out, a load of people, like actual sort of paid film critics, saying things like, "Oh, it was really confusing because at the start it's like a mockumentary, and then that just stops." Like they've never heard of the idea of like exposition sort of framing device mockumentary segments. Anyway, people getting paid for this shit. Anyway, great film. Neil Blomkamp, who of course went on to greater things, such as occasionally making short YouTube videos. So that's it. Who's next? Right. Richard, hello.
It's me.
It's you.
The one who is left, who is usually first, which makes it strange.
Oh, the stars are left.
We need to play that again. Right, so I have 5 honourable mentions and 5 places.
Okay.
So, honourable mentions are Avatar.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Wait,
Did y'all forget Avatar came out this year?
Wait, is this the James Cameron Avatar?
Yes, the James Cameron
okay. I
Avatar.
thought you meant the other one. That's why I said, wait a minute.
What, Last Airbender?
Yeah. Hang on a second.
I know what you meant.
Avatar, to this day, is still
you
the
mean-
second highest grossing film of all time.
Fern Gully 3D, to give us its full title.
Pocahontas in space.
yeah.
Yeah, it's only just been beaten out by Avengers Endgame
Yes.
by like
now
7 million.
Are you adjusting for inflation?
No, adjusting for inflation,
Gone with the Wind.
the highest grossing film of all time is
Gone with the Wind.
wait, where is it?
It's Gone with the Wind.
Adjusted for inflation. Gone with the Wind.
It's Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, Avatar, Titanic, the original Star Wars, Endgame, Sound of Music, E.T., Ten Commandments, Dr. Zhivago, and Force Awakens.
Nice.
Doctor Who and the Javaco.
Doctor Who and Trivago.
That's how the TARDIS works. It just works on Trivago.
Sound of Music's a good film. I was talking to someone who didn't know what that was last week.
What?
I scolded them.
How? What?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Idiots.
yep. So another honorable mention is Coraline.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Up.
Yep.
Oop.
Princess and the Frog.
Princess
oh,
and the
yeah,
Frog.
that one. That is a good one.
Yep.
I've heard that is good.
And-
Yes.
Yeah. And Half-Blood Prince.
Yep.
So yeah, my number 5 is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Hooray!
Yeah, genuinely hilarious film. Like I only saw it a couple of years ago, but I was in pieces. It's just so funny.
I only saw it last October.
I need to watch it again. I've got it on DVD.
I watched it in uni.
I love how Neil Patrick Harris is the monkey.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Andy Samberg's in it as well. So is Bruce Campbell.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah, it's so good. Number 3 is Sherlock Holmes,
Ah.
the Guy Ritchie version with Robert Downey
Downey
Jr. and
Jr.
Jude Law, which is actually really good. Like, I didn't watch it for the longest time because I was just like, it's not Sherlock, is it? But
Hashtag not my Sherlock.
in terms of an adaptation of the original source material, it is very interestingly different.
Yeah.
I do like
I
it.
remember it being fun.
It's good fun. Good fun. Good fun.
Foot gun.
Yes.
Food gun.
Number 3, The Boat That Rocked.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that.
Which, when you think about it, was never intended to be a film.
No?
Because when you think about, when you
Do it by
actually watch The
accident.
Boat That Rocked, it is very, very clearly split into 5 episodes.
Oh.
Okay.
And you can almost tell that it was supposed to be a mini-series, but they couldn't get the funding for it, so they made it a film instead.
Jesus.
Because each section lasts about the amount of time for an extended sitcom episode.
Each section lasts
okay.
45 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 2.25 hours long.
Jesus.
It's 135 minutes, but the setting, like each section of the film could be separated into its own little episode, like
Yeah.
standalone.
Do they put cliffhangers and spaces for ad breaks?
No, not that. It's just like each little section is sort of like its own self-contained little story. It's absolutely fantastic.
I remember when it was released. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Bill Knight, Nick Frost, Kenneth Branagh. It's fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. My number 2 is Star Trek.
Ooh.
Yep.
What will be first?
And my number 1, again, I saw this, I think it must have been 2 years ago, but oh my god, it's actually probably rocketed into like my top 10 favorite films, maybe even top 5, Inglourious Bastards.
Ah. Nice.
Oh my god.
I think that's one of Kat's favourite films.
Hans Landa, like Christoph Waltz.
Oh, he's a great guy.
I have never seen a more compelling and hateable villain.
What about Dolores Umbridge?
Yeah.
She's just hateable. I didn't respect her at all. Landa, I respect Landa for what he did. Like, no, he's a Nazi. I don't respect him. I respect the way that the character was portrayed.
Say what you like about Mussolini. At least the trains were running on time.
Why were they running on salts? No, that didn't work. Fuck. Why are they running on like plants? Running on time.
A time. Yes. You got one big laugh.
Yeah, worth it.
Yeah. So they made him Blofeld in the end, which I guess must have been based on the way he could villain.
Yeah, but it is generally a fantastic film.
It is good.
Like the opening sequence.
Need to watch it
where
again.
I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll just give vagaries to Christian because he's already seen it. The bit in the house at the beginning.
Now I've seen it just the once. I can't really remember the specifics.
So it's the one where where Landa is talking to the dude harboring the Jewish people.
Okay, what happens?
And in the opening bit, he's basically talking to this person, and they're talking in German.
Yeah,
and the Jewish are hiding underneath the floorboards, right?
Right.
So they're walking around. That's trying to find them, can't find them anywhere. And then Landa decides to converse in English with the main dude who's hiding them, and they know that the people they're searching for don't speak English, and there's just the tension is just phenomenal. And it's oh my god, like seriously, watch it. Even if it's just for the opening scene, just watch the damn film. It is so good. Like, I love it. I genuinely love it. It has genuinely become one of my all-time favorite films because the tension, the filmmaking, the narrative structure, the acting. Brad Pitt, oh my god, he's amazing. The accent is atrocious, but my god, you don't care. Buongiorno, you know, like.
I listened to my next Big Finish adventure, and it was set in Colditz, and one of the guys talking like this. What are you doing, you silly woman? And I was thinking, hang on, I recognise that voice.
Was that David Tennant?
Yeah, speaking English.
Yes.
David Tennant. I love that he was just a minor part-time actor in Big Finish doing silly voices before he was Doctor Who. It was brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was one of the 7th Doctor runs, wasn't it?
Yes.
I do remember that one. That is a good one. It's a good one.
That was good, yeah.
I do have a Big Finish update when we get to
Would you have anything else to say about Quentin Martel Tarantino?
No, we're
Martel Tarantino.
Quentin Martellatino. Martellatino.
I don't know why that tickled me so much. I like that.
Oh, okay. So,
anyway, yes.
We have District 9, Star Trek, Inglourious Bastards. Yours was Star Trek, wasn't it, Ozzy?
What's that noise?
Yeah. Inglourious Bastards.
What was that?
And
it's the confirmation of the film.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh. Narrow Portman.
It's a very different film.
Narrow Portman.
Paranorm was a very different film.
Paranormal Activity. It's the same one, I think.
We'll get to that in 2012.
Yeah. So, Big Finish news.
Oh, my big. Okay. So, I've bought 2 new Big Finishes. One I haven't listened to yet, but I'd like to get to because it is the first ever Big Finish creation.
Oh.
And that's it's a Bernie Summerfield. However, my main news is that I've bought Missy Series 2, and I've listened to the first story, and it is rather good.
Oh.
It's just, there's not even really a villain to the story. It's just like a full comedy kind of episode dealing with Missy's kind of opposite to the Valiard.
Oh.
So whereas the Valiard was all the dark sort of recesses of the Doctor's soul,
it's the
Missy
good
meets
side.
all the good sides. So it starts by her kidnapping a companion.
It's really good.
No,
You're coming with me.
Yeah, it's literally that at gunpoint. It's right. You're my companion now. Come on.
God.
Yeah, just he's with
Well,
her.
it's not really. That's one way to become a companion.
Yeah,
She
That's very
kidnapped me.
messy. I like it.
yeah, because she spends the whole time thinking that this female is the Doctor, but it turns out
Okay.
a version of her. Oh, and it does actually set up a little bit of how it could link Missy to Sasha Master.
How so?
Basically the idea is that when John Sim kills her, she does something illegal to Time Lords, which creates the Lumiat, which is this Valiard opposite.
Right.
And then Missy kills the Lumiat and has like an offline about, I doubt you want to be good after that happens to you. And then it ends with the Lumiat regenerating, and we don't know who into.
Oh.
So it could possibly be that. That's why
Maybe it's the Doctor.
Sasha's master got all pissy.
Well,
Who knows
not
how much
just-
that's going to be canon anymore?
No.
Everything in Big Finish is canon, especially the bits
it's
that contradict
more
each
canon
other.
than the TV show. But yeah, they do mention that now the Doctor is a woman. So
Yeah.
this must be set during sort of Chibnall's era.
So I guess the person who wrote this then probably just wanted to provide an explanation for why the Master was suddenly evil now.
Yeah. But no, it's
Cool.
it's really fun. It is.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
I will look forward to it.
Yeah,
I'll get
I
there
haven't
eventually.
listened to the other Missy's yet. But
In the Billiam section, I haven't seen anything else. I've just gone on. He's got one about Habbo Hotel's scandalous history, so I might watch that later.
I did see that one. Yeah.
Oh, is that Billion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
started watching his videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in with the loop now, Christian.
Yay! And yeah, I started watching. I like his reviews.
Yeah.
He literally said everything I want to say about Digimon Try. I was just like, yeah, I started watching after like 10 minutes.
We forced ourselves to watch the whole thing on camera.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I watched about 10 minutes and I was just like, I'm so bored.
No, you see, it started. I think the first film was one of the better ones because it sort of
remember it.
started off decently. It had the Omnimon fight at the end.
I watched his review and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't waste my time on this.
Oh man, but yeah, we will continue to advertise Billiam until until he repays the favor, and then we'll stop. Oh man. All right, cool. Well, so Richard, you know what your homework for today is?
Listen to Missy Series 2. I mean,
Yes, exactly.
well, actually, no, I did send you over one, didn't I?
yeah,
Christ,
Flip-Flop,
you did,
wasn't
didn't you? Yeah.
Listen to that one where it's like two-part episodes that could be told in either way, and they link.
Oh yeah,
together.
flip flop.
Flip-flop,
Flip-flop.
that's it.
Flip, flop, and fly. Don't care if I die.
Flip flop.
Blah, blah.
That
That was beautiful.
Flip flop.
In wildlife news, I saw a badger the other day.
No.
Up on Henbury Hill.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I saw a badger.
I mean, you don't expect to see a badger in the middle of a city, do you?
What?
You don't expect to see a badger in the middle of a city. They're like field, wild area things.
They're like fieldy
The
man.
thing
Yeah.
is, like, my my garden is a home to foxes and badgers alike. So they're a relatively common nuisance problem here. So
A nuisance? Those slithy toves cannot be a nuisance.
slithy toads.
Slithy toves. But yeah, no, I thought it was
Are those
quite...
English words you're speaking, or are you just having an issue?
Yeah, well, they're made up English words, but they're English words.
All words are made up.
From the Jabberwocky.
Usually a little bit of both, but yeah.
Yeah, it was up by the big field out the back of Blaze Primary School. It was run across the road and into the field. So that was nice.
What, into the actual school field?
Yeah.
Ah. I wonder if my caretaker's dog got badger.
Oh no.
So
Poor badger.
I have 2 biscuits.
Okay. What are they? What are the biscuits?
They are video game related.
Oh, I thought you had actual biscuits. Never mind. I was excited
I've
to
got
hear.
Pretzels.
That's not a biscuit.
I got Bourbons.
American filament biscuit.
American
Bourbons.
filament biscuit.
Bourbons.
my
would be I
biscuits
guess
are-
Louisianan chocolate wafer. No, that doesn't work. Chocolate.
Do you know the words you're saying? Or are they a surprise to you as well?
Louisianan chocolate filling biscuit. Yeah, there we are. Bourbons. Please continue.
So my biscuit the first is Fall Guys. Is actually quite fun.
Oh, such a good game. And so funny.
Imagine Takeshi's Castle meets Wipeout meets Gang Beasts.
Yeah. So
That is Fall Guys, and
is it all just online with like strangers though? That's what
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you can party up with people.
Party up,
do you-
dudes.
Sorry.
But it's like 15 quid. It's damn good fun.
It's a lot of money for a
And-
game I'm never going to play. But
Can I ask, like, do you know, because you play with like random people online.
Yep.
How do you play with like just your friends? Do you have to have like, can you play
So-
with two separate
so-
controllers, or do you have to have separate consoles?
I'm not.
Me and
there
Amy
is
really-
local multiplayer.
Me and Amy really want to play it, but I don't think you can play split screen.
Hang on.
does Fall Guys
Probably
have
not
local
split screen.
multiplayer?
You probably both have to have.
So it doesn't have couch co-op at the moment, but it is coming.
Oh,
Doesn't have
awesome.
what?
Awesome. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
couch co-op mode. Sorry, yeah, it's like a couch co-op. That's all I heard. I thought, what is that?
Yeah, it is something they want to add in now that it's
Cool.
gone past the launch. So at the moment, it is one console per player or one copy per player because I'm playing it on Steam,
Yeah.
which is fantastic because there's portal items that you can dress up as. It's great fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
super
am
fun.
so bad at it. Like, I
You
can't
look
get
like a
Oh.
giant kidney bean potato thing.
Their little faces are so cute.
Yeah, it's weirdly fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't won a game yet, but it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was biscuit number 2?
and-
My tea's getting cold.
Biscuit the second is so Mario's 35.
Oh yeah.
What?
He's looking
Yeah.
good for his age.
Jesus.
It is Super Mario's
Or
35th
rather,
birthday this
bad
year.
for his age.
And Nintendo have announced some things. So there is going to be a few products are being released. Like there's a game called Mario 35, which is essentially Tetris 99, but for Mario.
What?
Because the 35th anniversary is really a big
Yeah.
anniversary. What are they going to do
It's
in
gonna slow
5 years'
year.
time when you get to 40?
Uh,
Or in 15 years' time when you get to 50?
We'll all be
Yeah.
dead by then.
They should have
Well-
just held out 5 years and done the 40th anniversary. in my
Why?
opinion. Because what sort...
Yeah.
Who
It's ju-
celebrates 35 as an anniversary?
It's just
Doctor Who.
it's just no.
That was more... That
Celebrated
was
50th anniversary.
They did. No, I don't think they even did a 35th anniversary.
I don't remember 35th anniversary.
They did
Um,
the 25th anniversary. They did the 10th anniversary.
It's someone in finance has gone, oh, we need to bring in more money in this quarter. Let's what can we do to 35th anniversary. Let's imagine that's a thing.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh,
He's searching for ways to clarify his
the
point.
Infinity Doctors.
Oh yeah.
It was a book. But they have done something. You celebrate it every 5 years. It is a thing that is done.
No, I don't think.
I've not heard of that.
When Star Trek got to 35 years, you know what they did? They had an entire friggin' evening dedicated to it. Star Trek
But that's a little bit different. Having a night dedicated to it on TV I think that's a bit more acceptable for like a 35th anniversary. Making brand new stuff and having whole advertising campaign for this big celebration of a 35th
You're forgetting that they are a company and it's an anniversary, so of course they're going to milk the shit out of it.
Well, every company is a company, Rich. Every anniversary is an anniversary.
Yeah, I've completely forgot to mention it's our 152nd episode next week, which is we haven't planned anything for this huge milestone.
Point is, they're re-releasing 3 of the 3D Marios.
Yes.
Wait,
So yeah, fine.
3 of the. Wait,
Yeah, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy are coming as a triple pack. Available on Switch.
Ooh.
But it's the 35th anniversary. Nobody gives a shit about that. Am I right?
But like, that's cool.
not to an anniversary point. No.
But I mean, it's cool that they're doing those games.
That's cool. They're releasing on Switch.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. It's very good.
And they're also re-releasing Mario 3D World, the Wii U exclusive one, onto Switch as well.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one with the kitties.
Yes.
Yeah,
I freaking love that
I
game.
have pre-ordered both of those already.
Did you say kiwis or
It wasn't on
kidneys?
Switch.
Yeah, which means there is now only 2 reasons to own a Wii U: Nintendo Land and Wii Party U. That's literally it. Everything else is on the Switch.
As it should
When's
be.
that coming out? The one you just said about.
Think about.
Bing bonk, bing bonk, bing bonk.
I'm so happy about that. Like, literally, I love that game on Wii U, and I was really like upset they didn't give
It's
the
so
Switch.
good. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. 12th of February.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, next year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it was like this year.
Wow, that's okay. Oh shit, it's September. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it out.
I was like, that's like
Mario
a year
3D
away. Why are they
All-Stars
announcing it now?
is out. When's it out?
Well, anyway.
Shut up! Is it out next week?
Oh shit.
Apparently, it's out on the 18th.
There we are.
Shut up! That can't be right.
Is it? That's the week after next. But is it the? Are you sure it's not an American date where it's actually the 11th day of the 18th month?
Well, yeah, September 18, 2020. Holy crap, that's coming soon.
Hey.
Coming soon from Nintendo.
Well, I know what I'm going to
next
start streaming.
Oh,
Yeah, how is that going?
It isn't yet.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be streaming like Fall Guys and stuff like that for a little bit until I find my feet. But
I'm so tempted to get it, so like I can stream it with you.
do it. Because also something else I
I
want to do is that I have the Switch, so I want to stream Stardew Valley.
Yes,
Just a
that's
super
good.
chill stream one
That's
day.
such a- yeah,
Just
that's a
two of
great
us
chill
farm
stream,
from
yeah.
the start and just stream it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Although
Yeah.
we all do need to play Stardew again together at some
Yeah, on PC.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I haven't played Steam in ages.
Mm.
I have-
Well, I'm off for this week. So
Anyway, that's not important for the podcast. Was there?
That's true.
Was there anything else? Any other biscuits?
Nope, not from my end.
All right. In that
think
case,
so.
have a lovely, I don't know, bar mitzvah, everyone, if you're going to a bar mitzvah. And if you're not going to a bar mitzvah, ask yourself why not. And on that bombshell, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
piss off.
Now you can talk about it.